psychopath. Thousands, oh my God! If not hundreds of thousands need to die before we step in. It's the only way they will truly be grateful for what we do. Hey guys, it's Gabriella and welcome back to another episode of Glitch Girl. If you've not seen the other episodes in this series or think you might be behind, you can click the I right up there or the link to the playlist is down below in that first comment. Oh my goodness, we need to jump right into this because we just discovered that Seth was the one who planted that bomb all of those years ago, intentionally trying to become or start a war and make people superheroes. I don't know what his plan was, but now I'm engaged to him and he has me trapped in a basement. So let's see what is going to happen with episode 16, The Greatest Hero. But before we do, if you are new to my channel, oh, this is so exciting. Sorry, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I post awesome videos all throughout the week and we're just one big amazing family here. So if you want to be a part of it, make sure to subscribe. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. I told you not to come in here, Grace. I didn't see anything! You're a psycho! You know what? We're just gonna pretend we didn't see anything because if he's actually this crazy, I don't want to accuse him of anything until I'm safely out of the basement. I didn't see anything. You weren't reading my notes, were you? No, I was just dusting. Dusting? That's ridiculous. Why are you in here, Grace? I was looking for you and I saw the drawer was ajar. I specifically told you not to come in here. I told you it was full of toxic slime. Well, looks like the toxic slime is all gone. I'll be going now. Where are you going? Just gotta check on Grandma. You're acting very strange. You're acting very strange. Am I? You did see something on that paper, didn't you? I know you did. You saw something about the bomb. You know who planted it, don't you? You know who did this to you and your grandma. I can't keep it in any longer. Yes, it was you. I always knew there was something off about you. I should have listened to my gut and stayed well away from you. I did what I needed to get what I wanted. At the cost of my grandma's life? You completely ruined her life and you have no remorse for it. You stood there in my apartment and spoke to her like you were her best friend on multiple occasions. You're a complete and utter psychopath. I love you, Grace. No, you don't. I can't believe I ever even touched you. I literally feel so disgusting. You have to understand why I did it, Grace. From a young boy, all I ever dreamed was living up to my hero, Ultraman. I knew I didn't have superpowers, but I had my brain. Neither Ultraman nor Extra Woman were born with superpowers. They gained them in a freak accident that exposed them to certain toxins. I guess that with the right mixture of chemicals and particles, I could give myself superpowers. But I was wrong. I conducted experiment after experiment in my parents' garage until I was sure I had something that would mutate my own genes and give me the superpowers I wanted. I discovered a problem. Only 30% of the population are susceptible to the mutation. And I wasn't in that 30%. No matter how much I wanted to be a superhero, it wasn't going to happen. Do you know how frustrating that was, Grace? Then I realized, what if I didn't need superpowers to be a superhero? What if I found my Extra Woman? I could call her Energy Woman, and she would be the main attraction. People would forget that I didn't have powers myself. I made that toxic bomb with no idea if it would work or not. But oh boy, did it work. How could I have known that I created a situation so beautiful? Beautiful? You call what has happened since that event beautiful? Most of it, yes. Though I have to say you weren't quite as loyal as I hoped you would be. Oh, what? Messaging Corey saying that you still had feelings for him? My Energy Woman pining after another man. Oh my gosh, it was you! Of course it was you. Yes, of course it was me. I hacked into Corey's account and scheduled the first message to be sent when we were on stage. That way you'd never suspect it was me. I was standing right beside you. Oh, that's literally such a creepo. What the actual heck? I cannot believe I ever was engaged to this person. Not that I ever wanted to be, okay? I made it very clear from the beginning. I was not a fan of this relationship with Seth. Also, if he was like that obsessed with being a superhero, why didn't you just make cooler like gadgets for him to use so he could be a superhero, okay? Like Batman doesn't technically have any superpowers. He just has really cool gadgets. When you got home and you began messaging the account, I was disappointed in you. You arranged to meet him even though you knew it would displease me. What? And it was you pretending to be his girlfriend as well? Of course it was. This is so freaking creepy. Skory, I mean, you were the one who asked to meet. Why would you do that? To test your loyalty. And you told me about the purple pendant, which led me to believe Eliza was Zero. Yes, at that point I genuinely did not know who Zero was, but I knew the woman in charge of the recovery program had a distinctive purple pendant. By pointing you in that direction, I knew it would eventually lead to finding out who the real Zero was. Though I couldn't have guessed it was Skory. I didn't know he'd come back to the seating area to look for you. You utterly destroyed Corey's life, you know that! I know Eliza is the one who had his family murdered, but you're the one who set this in motion. If you hadn't planted that bomb, none of this would have happened. You're sick, you know that, right? A sick madman. Will you stop with the insults, Grace? I am not a madman. I'm a genius. I would just like disappear. I'd be like, bye. You can't be that much of a genius because your plan ultimately failed. Skory never created the cataclysm. It doesn't exist. It was all just an empty threat. Oh, I know. Oh no, he like created his own cataclysm. What? How do you know? I heard your entire conversation with Skory. You think I'd let my energy woman go around doing whatever she pleases? Of course, I attached an audio bug to you. Oh my gosh! What? There's literally been like spying on me this whole time. I heard every single word of Corey's confession. As soon as he admitted he didn't send out the cataclysm glitch, I teleported back here. I knew I had to do something. Do something? Like what? Oh no! Oh my gosh! Great! Seth! What are we supposed to do? Like, how are we supposed to stop him when everyone knows us as like Energy Woman and Electro Man, even though those are the stupidest names ever? Like, how am I supposed to come out and be like, I'm Glitch Girl, but he is crazy, so don't trust him? Maybe like I'm supposed to team up with Skory now? Like, what? Like, what? It's over, Seth. The supervillain you think you created is not and never really was a supervillain. You're right, he's gonna be his own villain. You and I know that, but the public don't. For all they know, Zero is still at large, and I'm going to do what he never had the guts to do. I'm going to create my own cataclysm. This is madness! I won't let you. Don't you want to be the greatest superhero duo there ever was? Without the cataclysm, we are nothing. If we reveal that there was no cataclysm, no one will remember it. And if we say we stopped it before it happens, again, no one will remember. People have to die, Grace. It's the only way. What? That's literally wrong with Seth. He is an actual psychopath. Thousands, oh my god! If not hundreds of thousands need to die before we step in. It's the only way they will truly be grateful for what we do. And it's the only way we will go down in history as the legends. Okay, I literally feel like Grace is forgetting that she has superpowers. I'd be like, boom! Shock him and be like, sorry, Seth. No one must find out that the cataclysm came from me. And no one must know that Zero chickened out. If the world finds out that Zero is nothing more than a fake, all of our efforts will be ridiculed. We will be remembered as the superheroes who saved the world from nothing. Do you want to be remembered like that? I would rather be remembered like that than someone who killed thousands of innocent civilians. The world will never find out it was us, Grace. Don't you see? This is our chance to create our legacy. We triggered the cataclysm. We step in and save the world when the time is right. Then we publicly execute Skory for his crimes against humanity. You're insane! I want nothing to do with this twisted plan, and I won't let you go ahead with it. Grace, Grace, Grace. Please don't make me have to resort to plan B. What's plan B? Plan B is that you are tragically killed in an accident. And just like Ultraman, I am left without the other half of my superhero duo. I will have to be the greatest superhero the world has ever known. You wouldn't dare, wouldn't I? No! So be it. I'll deal with your accident later. Right now I need to go back to Electrobit and use their system to trigger the cataclysm that Skory didn't have the guts to do. No! I have to teleport to Electrobit too and stop him! Nothing's happening! Come on! Teleport me to Electrobit! Seth must have disabled my teleporter! I had to catch a cab! It'll take ages to get there, but I have to get back there somehow. He locked the door. The door won't open! Seth must have locked it behind him when he came in. Good thing I can glitch my way out of here. What is happening? He made the lock resistant to my powers. Of course he has. What am I going to do? If I don't get out of here now, it might be too late. What? Boost power and escape the room, stay trapped. Okay, you know what? We're getting out of here. Or should we stay trapped? No, let's get out of here. We are not letting Seth get away with this. Okay, which floor should I try? Main control room, I feel like he'd be there. Robotics engineering department, renewable energy research. I feel like the main control room is perhaps where he's at. Oh no! Grace Griffin! Thank goodness you're here! A man stormed through the hall shooting us with some kind of stun gun. He went so fast that none of us saw his face. But it must be Zero! That's not Zero. Then who is it? Someone way worse. -0. Grace, you're just in time. I've successfully manipulated Electrobit's control so that they will send out a massive force wave across the city at my command, and Skory's promised cataclysm. And look at this view behind me. It will be truly spectacular. It's not going to happen, Seth. I won't let it. And just what do you think you're going to do to stop me? What should I do? Use the equipment to zap Seth, destroy the equipment using your powers. We're gonna zap Seth, because honestly that just seems very satisfying. I'm gonna use the energy of all this equipment in the room against you. Also, if we ruin the equipment, then we might not be able to stop it later. You go, girl. I've gotta collect the right surges to set it. Okay, let's try 3. Nice try, Grace. Did he just shoot me? Hurts, doesn't it? You know what else hurts? You bailing from our superhero duo. Do you know how much that hurts me, Grace? What's that? Oh yeah, you can't speak. That'll be the effects of my ultra stun gun. Oh, okay, that really killed me. You'll regain movement in your lips and the rest of your body in about 10 minutes. But of course, by that point, it'll be too late. No! It's time to create the ultimate wound so that I can be the ultimate healer. Not so fast. It's a real superhero! Ultraman is back! Yes, Ultraman! Yeah, Diamond! Oh, darn it. I saw that coming though. I like hoped in the back of my mind. I was like, oh, it's not finished. Darn it, now we have to wait again. Oh, just when it's getting good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Ultraman's gonna come and then he's gonna take down Seth for the loser that he is. Hopefully we can figure a way to cure my grandmother, because honestly that's the saddest part about all of this. But oh my goodness, this is so crazy. Leave a comment down below what you think is going to happen in the epic battle. But until then, make sure you check out the awesome videos on the screen to keep yourself entertained until the next video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! So good.